Man, I'm so glad it's Wednesday because I'm actually in a bad mood this morning. I'm just grumpy and there's no real reason. But as those of you who follow my channel know, that on Wednesday, we call it WTF Wednesday because I give myself a license on a Wednesday to really vent about something that's annoying me. And I'm in just the right mood to do that. So I want to go in on people who have channels on YouTube and other places, or they have some kind of podium or platform to influence people and talk about health and talk about nutrition. And these are people who should know better. They are very often doctors, not always, could be surgeons, dietitians, whatever. And they go on and on about how useful sugar is. I just got interrupted. We have a builder in the house. Everything is making me grumpy today. Okay, where was I? Sugar, yes. So these are people who should know better and are quite compelling and convincing. They're charismatic. They talk the talk. They have the qualification. And they talk about sugar. And they talk about sugar in your diet and why you must include sugar in some or other form. So it's a sort of pro-carbohydrate, pro-glucose concept, when the science is really, really simple. So there are essential amino acids that you need from protein. There are essential fatty acids. There are essential vitamins. There are no essential sugars or essential carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are made of sugar. There's no such thing. It's absolute nonsense. And when you think of all the things that sugar does to you over time in terms of obesity, fatty liver disease, diabetes, inflammation, cancer, Alzheimer's, it's absolutely verging on criminal, because you would think these people do know. And I think they do know. I think they know. And I think a lot of it is, there's two things. One is, it's just some kind of corruption. Now, whether they're sponsored or funded by corporate interests, or whether they are just saying what they want, what they need to say, because they know it'll work for them and they will get followers and they will make money, because we are weak and we like to hear what we want to hear. And maybe following somebody who's telling you it's a good idea to eat a lot of carbs helps you justify to yourself why you continue with your sugar addiction. So there is that. And then there's the ego issue. We all believed for many, many years that carbohydrates were important because without them we would have no energy. Turns out that's nonsense, and there are a lot of people now on a ketogenic diet who have been for a very long time, some even on a carnivore version of a ketogenic diet, who have plenty of energy. I'm one of them. I have masses of energy. I train every day, cycling, running, gym, whatever, and I just do not eat any carbohydrates at all. So that is complete nonsense. But if you've been teaching that and explaining that and building your reputation on being an expert in health and energy management, and you've been telling everybody to eat lots of carbohydrates, the science comes out and shows that that's not actually true. It takes a very special person to put their hands up and go, wow, I was wrong about that aspect. Let's get on to the new science. Let's understand it and let's move on and be even healthier. Now, there are people who have done that, like Professor Tim Noakes, famously. Absolute respect to him. And of course, people, you build your credibility like that. You've got, admitting when you were mistaken, but a lot of people find it very difficult. So there are these people, I'm not naming them because what's the point, but it's my big bugbear for this week. So just because there are people telling you that you need to eat sugar does not need to eat sugar. And the other thing is, just because you think sugar makes you feel better, therefore that proves that you need it, smokers feel better when they have a cigarette. Drug addicts feel better when they take a hit of heroin. Those things are not good for you. Your body is lying to you because you have an addiction. We are addicted to sugar. Sugar is addictive. We need to get off it. And you do get off it. And even if you feel a bit rough in the beginning, eventually you will start to feel better. And eventually you'll feel so good that you won't remember when you ever felt that good. I mean, what I feel like, my wife, my family, my friends, my clients, it's amazing. So join the movement, if you want to call it that, against this false narrative of how important sugar is in your diet. Cut the sugar, fight the demon, beat the demon, lay the demon to rest, and you will never crave it again, and you will feel so much better, and you will save a lot on your medical bills. Okay, that's me for this WTF Wednesday. Next Wednesday I'll be back complaining about something else. But in between, I'm going to carry on making videos, and I'm going to make some really interesting videos over the next few days. So subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, consider becoming a member of the channel, because I do extra video content for members as well, and you have access to me as a member, and we can talk, on WhatsApp or email. So there's something for you to think about. Click the join button below here and see what that's all about, and we will see you back here for the next video.